This is my first attempt since coming back where I've also gotten a haircut, so what will this mean for the speedrun? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Today might be the day I finally go finish getting your passport renewal shit done. I just need to leave the house. Oh god, not the leave the house tag. Forbidden. Forbidden. I didn't really, I think I watched like a tiny bit of that tourney, but not really a whole lot. GG's on haircut. It feels good because like at least like the back and sides were getting like a little too thick, and like I just want these thinned out. Which, because my hairdresser, she like, because her landlord kind of fucked her over, because she used to be downtown, but now she just does haircuts like in her house because the landlord where she used to be at is a piece of shit, as if we remember from me talking about this in like January. So we're just kind of at her house, and she has this nice as fuck backyard. It is so nice and like large. I'm like, holy shit. And she has a hot tub and a pool. I'm like, bruh, you're crazy. You're crazy. And I'm pretty sure she said previously she doesn't even use the hot tub. I think like her husband does or whatever, but I'm like, bruh. Shoutouts to people redeeming the file name redemption anytime other than when I'm about to start a run. I wasn't here yet. Well, that's not my problem. Yeah, but I'm a Twitch partner. I'm getting a purple mattress. How's it going, Justin? Are y'all actually doing an Archie today? Oh, I'll have to remember that file name for if I reset. The haircut power up, it's true. I ideally will have to get my passport renewed one day. Well, let's see, when does this thing expire? My passport expires at the end of the month. If anybody's curious as to when my passport was going to expire. Because I got my passport 10 years ago. Just ended already. The passage of time is fake. As we can see with Majora's Mask, time is just a figment of our imagination. Yeah, I'm pretty deep into the run. We can't just reset for something like a channel point reward. I've never really thought about what other channel point rewards I could even do. Link did fall pretty far. I wonder if like, if you put like some rulers in the game, could you measure how far he fell? It's been really annoying trying to get it renewed though, because it was crazy. It has been 10 years since you got already. I know, like it's fucked. Like I think you saw it on Blue Sky, Alana. That that like as of like last weekend, I think it was, like on the Friday, it was like 10 years since my first major for Smash. I was like, bro, fuck me. Makes me think about like, damn, I wonder like if like how good I could be, how good I would have been at like Melee or something if I actually committed to like playing that game. Cause I like would play Melee for like a little bit and then I would just stop playing and then be like, oh, I'm gonna speedrun. And then it's like, oops, I'm gonna play Smash 4. I'm gonna play Ultimate. Oops, I'm gonna not play Melee for like 3 years. Like I never truly like was serious about it, so I'm like, I wonder how good I could have been if I like seriously committed to playing that game. The Star Fox idea is pretty good, but that would mean I'd have to go through the effort of actually doing it, and that part would take a long time. But it'd be pretty funny. But would I make that bits? I don't know. For the amount of time invested, it's like, would I want to make that just free? I don't know. Sell out. I mean, I'm gonna reset actually, never mind. What do you have to do to like get your passport renewed? Because like I'm pretty sure it's like not as complex as like getting a fresh passport, right? Is my understanding from what people have told me as someone who has never had to deal with it more than once. I'm a reset, I'm a reset. That's gotta be like one of like the most hype things that came out of Repo. I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, Repo. You know, I was considering streaming yesterday actually, but two things happened. One, there was like a hella like thunderstorm warning. And two, I accidentally saw Melee was happening, so then I proceeded to do nothing all night other than watch Twitch. So oops. And it's like, it's not even my fault. Like, if there's like a major happening, I gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. I should be able to fill new shit online and submit a recent photo, but the algorithm won't accept any photo I take, so I need to get it taken at a FedEx store or something. Just be like, yep, this photo just doesn't work. Love this. Yeah, that was like when I was trying to set up, I think it was like a United account, so I could like have like the app on my phone and everything. I remember like it just would not accept my passport, even though it was like a perfectly good photo. It was probably like, it had to be in the top 5% of like high quality photos people have submitted. Because it was so clean and crisp and the lighting was good, but it was like, nope, we're just gonna not accept it. And eventually it accepted it, so neat. Are you playing through Brothership more today, Justin? This guy's on his Mario and Luigi marathon. Even bought white poster board because it was complaining about the background, but didn't work either, but... Are you gonna ask the government to reimburse you for buying that poster board? Oh my god. I almost activated the cutscene. I was so close. Or maybe... Or just go back to the story bot from like, yeah, I don't need this poster board anymore. I just get a refund. That's a definite, hoping this new shaving razor I got, it actually shows up today. Cause I've been holding off on shaving for the last like multiple days. Excuse me. Cause I've been on the same razor for like 8 months or something, it feels like. It's been a long time since I've switched it out. But for the first time in like a while, I've just like outright got like a different razor altogether. So hopefully it's better. I guess it's like, it's newer from the same company. So hopefully it just works better. That's the ideal scenario, it just works better, hopefully. You even bought white poster board. Oh wait, I already read that. I thought I just saw you post 2 messages. The poster board is tucked behind the couch, probably never to be used, but until more photos need to be taken though. Fresh razor, it's a Gillette Fusion 5, I think is the name of it. I had the Mach 3 before. For like the last multiple years. But I was like, you know, if you just try something new, and let's just try a new one. We also got some more omega-3 supplements, huge. And I got my own glasses cleaning spray. Exciting. Exciting. But look at how big this bottle is. I feel like glasses cleaning spray is never like this big. I feel like it's usually like a quarter of this size. So I'm like, damn, this thing's huge. And it allegedly repels dust. Which I think it seemed kind of true to that. So, pog. Was it a bad thing, question mark, that before I had an omega 369 supplement? Because the one I have now is just an omega 3. Any comments on that, G? I know it's like something weird, like, oh, if you get like too much, like omega 6 or 9, whichever one it is, like it can be bad. Like you want more 3 than the other 2, something like that. Something weird things. Use an electric one. I hated using shaving cream and would cut my face enough with disposable blades, so I got tired of it. That's valid. I was considering getting a safety razor for a bit there. But I definitely like read things with people online saying that like it just takes like way longer using a safety razor versus like just a regular cartridge razor. And that's like, I definitely read people saying like, yeah, it took way longer and it didn't really even give me as close of a shave. Because I definitely want it to be like as close as possible. Ideal scenario, we just use this until eventually getting that good old laser hair removal one day. That's the ideal scenario. Eventually. Because fuck shaving. I was I was saying this last night to Skittle. I was like, my facial hair does like nothing for me other than make me look bad. I definitely am not somebody who can rock facial hair, in my opinion. Thankfully on camera it barely shows up though, so dub, but like I still hate it. You forget about the other Omega since I'm not a fan of Omega pills because they're too big for you to swallow, even the minis. Dang. I've never had that issue. Whenever I've heard people complain, like, yeah, these pills are gigantic, I've never had like a problem with it, personally. Yeah, that'll shout out to that electric razor. Yeah, I do remember that. It was unlucky that it just broke randomly. I was like, yeah, the bulk cleaning spray. Hopefully it like, never runs out. That's the ideal scenario, that this cleaning spray never runs out ever. Hopefully. I've also never dealt with it with Omega supplements where people are like, oh, it has a fishy aftertaste. I've never really noticed that. I'll notice it sometimes if I fucking like open the Omega supplements bottle, like I smell the bottle, but it's like, okay, there's like there's like 200 capsules in there. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. The aroma would be very concentrated, but like, I've never like just, you know, consumed an Omega vitamin and be like, ugh, that was awful. But I also like never eat fish, so it's like, I think it's good for me to take Omegas. I do remember liking that electric razor though. I think about the time like in college, there was like a little bit of time where like I remember I would just like trim my like facial hair with like a little pair of scissors because it was like light enough where it's like, oh, I could get away with like not shaving and I could just like trim it with a pair of scissors. That was kind of nice. Razor blade just showed up in the treasure room. What the fuck, Ed? Ed, he's listening. It had a good life, true. Because a Twitch partner got to use it, and then it got downgraded to an affiliate user. Maybe that's why it broke, because its owner changed without consent. Partner leave. Where's affiliate arrive? There's no affiliate like symbol though. So I guess that wouldn't really work as well. Unfortunately. At least the good news is that we're using the timer function on our rice cooker right now. Because my dad was like, oh, can you make some red rice for me for later? And I was like, oh, easy. I could just use the timer function. AKA, for those who don't know, our rice cooker has a function on it where it's like, oh, you can just like at like the start of the day, like put the water, put the rice in, and then set the timer to be like, I want the rice to be ready by at 5 p.m. So you can set like the timer and then hit start, and then it'll like have it cooked for whatever time you set it for, which is pretty nifty. This is the first time we're using it, so hopefully it works well. Yo, and you have friendly ball G, spin down into Ian's blessing, pause champ. All right, let's just get spin down dice real quick. All right, just gotta have a secret room that actually has an item in it. A secret room. I don't know if I said room. And I got a new coffee maker, and it brews coffee to be ready for her when she wakes up in the morning. Does it have like a microchip she like puts in her ear, and it like reads her brain signals to know when she wakes up. Also G on the tainted Maggie. She just gets up rough around the same time every day. Do you have to like unironically, do you just like set like, oh, I want my coffee to be brewed at 11 a.m. or whatever? Oh, feels good. We got the left push. Yes. Meanwhile, it has been a minute since I've had a kettle for tea. I've just been microwaving my mug in the microwave, if you could believe it or not, actually. If you can believe I'm microwaving it in the microwave. Pretty crazy, I know. But I mean, it works. It would be nice though to have like a dedicated like teapot. That's one where it has like the tea infuser built into it, so I can just like put the tea leaves, put water in it, and like brew like a bunch of tea at once, instead of like with the current setup where it's like, oop, I can brew one tea at a time. So it's a little less hype if I want like multiple teas, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Anna's gonna send it to Owl sometime today. Like, she's gonna mail one to Owl's house. Okay. Damn. What a homie she is. She's such a bro for that. I know, she really is a real bro. Oh, speaking of bros, I found out that in 2 weeks I'm doing commentary for another Morph marathon run. So that's exciting. And it's at 10:45 a.m. apparently. I'm like, geez, I gotta wake up at like normal people hours. Oh lord. But I've been on the trend more recently of waking up at more regular hours, so should be fine. Should be fine. Exciting. Oh shit. I'm dying, but it's like, I don't even know, vibrating all excitedly. Well, do we have any other Sunday plans for anybody? I guess we've already passed church with the boys hours, so hopefully everyone's church with the boys was good today. Bo. Gonna play Magic with some friends that are also JCog's roomies. Are they also Twitch partners? I'd assume JCog would have like a high like standard for roommates. Doing stuff for Mother's Day, but you're also going out. You're also gonna go out for a few hours in a bit. Oh shit, door dashing? Pausers? Are you gonna DoorDash for Mother's Day? Your mom was in the Philippines? Oh shit, 2 weeks of partying. Yes. No, don't shoot, don't shoot. Oh, did we get the one? Nah. That was so close. Oh. You're probably drinking after how bad today's shift is gonna go. I guess we'll be gibbling next weekend. People do be, or are supposed to be coming by. I don't know why, like, the easy gainer is sometimes, like, impossible to get for me. Like, it's in the corner, so it's, like, easier. I guess it's awkward because you can't fucking see anything. But, like, the tree is, like, blocking everything. Oh, we get that one good though. Okay, okay. Shout out to huge shout outs. The real question is, what is Owl gonna be drinking though? Damn, if I didn't mess up the first gainer a bunch, I'd actually be ahead right now, I think. That was not very pog. Wait, so when does the 7K grind start then, Justin? That's the real question. When's 7K? Oh, we got it. I definitely have missed that probably like 4 runs in a row now, but we got it. The streak is broken. So, huge thank frick. Bro. I probably need to practice this room in Woodfall 1. So, the way you do it right now. And I feel like it's been like weird like recently. Alright, we survived the torch room. Damn, I thought for sure I'd be able to hit him there on his slash. Damn, Dinalfo's got a disjointed hitbox on jab. Is that what I'm hearing? Damn, that equip was so fast, like the sound didn't play correctly. Jeez. Where are you? That was just like so unlucky. I don't know what I was supposed to do about that. Just like hopefully I was able to like read the positioning, I guess. Because that was a spot where like there was like no quick way I could have aimed at him, and then the tattle targeting was all messed up because of however that works specifically. Like you target it while homie's like off screen, but it still lets you target, but you're not actually aiming at it properly. It's a really weird interaction. Inverted cam. Sip of water. And speaking of not getting a quick turn twice, speaking of getting a sip of water in, today was definitely a day where I like woke up and I just like chugged a bunch of water, because I feel like I'm just like bad sometimes about like not drinking enough water, low key. I don't know. Drinking water is hard sometimes. I feel like a lot of the time when I wake up, I am like just like so dehydrated feeling. I wonder how much of it is like is the house low-key just like dehydrated or just like not humid at all. I guess it's dry in the house, but I guess I didn't have to get that. It's like nice to get that, but definitely not required to get that bomb drop. It's just usually like you have no reason not to get it because it's just in your path. Back to the hellhole. All right. I hope it goes amazing as it can be. I tried. Thank you. I will enjoy the rest of the stream. Maybe we'll stream Lethal or something later, potentially. Hell, I was low-key actually considering streaming Rivals yesterday. I was like pretty close to doing it at a few points, but then yeah, I was busy. Well, as I mentioned earlier, I got a little sussed out at first because one, we got like an Amber Alert or whatever like on my phone of like a tornado watch warning, which everything online, like when I looked up like the weather online, nothing mentioned a tornado watch. Like there was not like a singular thing online I could find about like a potential tornado possibility. And then, but yeah, like it did like a giga like thunderstorm and rain and got like pretty crazy for like an hour. So like I was like, I don't want to like try streaming right now in case of everything gets all fucked because of the weather. Like I know Skittle like outright just turned off their PC for like a half hour because they don't have a surge protector upstairs on their computer. So they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna shut my computer off just in case. Oh. But I was like, I don't think a tornado's gonna happen. I'm thankful I live in an area where like tornadoes and hurricanes just like don't really exist, thankfully. Well, hurricanes don't exist at all here, but I'm thankful that tornadoes, like I think I've heard of like in the last like 30 years or 40 years, there's been like one tornado that's like touched down like ever in this area, and I'm pretty sure it's like a really small one. Going back to last stream where I talked about like not wanting to live in Florida, it's like, yeah, I'm never trying to deal with like tropical storms like that. Like fuck that. No, thank you. Wind surge protector. That's gotta be 10 gifted for a surge protector. That's so unlucky. I'm like, I don't know, like if I stream Rivals, I'm like, would I stream it here or just stream on Alts? I don't know. I don't know. Or fuck it, just stream Melee, a game I'm not good at. Slippy unranked stream one. Like I can imagine like that would be just getting shit on simulator. Like that's my imagination as to how me trying unranked would go. Most likely. I guess I have no idea how good your average person is on Slippy these days. It beats me. Beats me. You know, I guess I don't really need those pots technically, because there's like the guaranteed magic drop like right after like the owl statue in a sec here. And then, because I used to only ever get that for the extra sticks. That was like the main reason why I would get those pots, but even if I don't get those pots, you still have 2 sticks for the run. But I mean, I guess like I don't know. I don't know. Cause I feel like assuming like I don't like one head like I did the other day on Mirror Shield, where like I just mashed stick instead of Ocarina and just broke a stick. Like I imagine the only other spot where I ideally could break a stick would be when you're doing the small key skip for inverted stone tower, when you do that side hop stuff after going through the updraft room, because when you jump slash onto that platform, if you happen to like jump slash the flower, then you like break your stick, and that's kind of like a, well, you can't really do much about that to avoid it once it happens. So it's like, right now I finished the run with like 4 sticks basically every time. And it's like, maybe I should just stop getting those pots. It would save like a second to like not having to get them. Oh, it's a convenient bomb drop. Because like the magic is fine, like I can get magic elsewhere. Magic, hopefully. thought I was late on that punch. High key. High key. Well, good segment overall. Am tied? Oh, ahead. Oh my god, it runs insane. Pardon me. Okay, okay. Also a little bit of time on that first hit because I was having a camera issue. A skill issue, but a camera issue instead, if you may. If you may. What? I hit A, must have been like barely too early. Must have been like a frame early. My A press did not exist. You know, do I still have Jess? Like, yeah, Jess 241. Damn, he does have a 59. Well, he's in this old PB by him. Crazy that. Damn, apparently I'll lose hella time somewhere in a post Woodfall. I lose hella time comparatively. I should update this comparison with his 239. That's what I should do at some point. It's like, damn, crazy. How's he go so fast? Always the forever question of how the fuck does he go so fast? I definitely had the moment in the mountain village section where I like failed a quick turn like 3 times or 2 times, whatever. So that happened. But otherwise, like nothing like was too crazy. I like didn't get under the lip for opening the Goron shrine door. It's like that happened, I guess. Ebo, thank you for the good luck. How are you? How is it going? Hopefully no Adge immediately hit Ebo, because I think one did a run just before you showed up. Oh, so close. Well, how are you now? Oh, that was a good push. That was a juicy push. I wonder if there's like a visual that shows like the range. Well, is it like I guess it'd be the explosion radius of the keg, I guess. Get around the corner! Oh my god, I was so stuck. That was insane. Daily Steam controller check. Pausers. And how's it looking? Bro. Okay. Damn, what a greedy fuck. He stole both of them. Insane, I didn't get that magic. Insane. Oh shit, the invisible boatmobile controller edition. That's kind of hype, I think. The invisible Steam controller. Damn. I mean, you got the pre-order in, didn't you? I think. At least I'm pretty sure you did. Oh, I'm gonna be Giga Nana head after this, unless I have a god opponent archery, maybe it saves it, because that was not a good Goron race at all. I need a magic drop, I think. Question mark. Damn, just barely. I'm gonna try being crazy. We're gonna try uninverting here. See how that goes. You know, I don't know if it's because you're here, Ebo, but I'm definitely thinking, damn, I kind of want to, for dinner tonight, kind of want to have gochujang tofu rice bowl. That could go kind of hard. Potentially. It could go hard. It's also been a while since we made it, / used tofu. Like, it could be a thing, maybe. That could be a thing. Depending if Skittles finna or not. Oh my god. Please. Ugh. VC aiming is so hard. It's so difficult. I wonder if the day will ever happen where I get a 46 race time here without ever practicing it, because I've just like never like practiced that to try and figure out how to actually get a 46. I'm like, maybe one day I'll just fluke a 46 on that race. I've never like felt like sitting down and actually trying to learn how to do that properly, or like what like the secret tech to get a 46 is. Definitely one of those things where like it's just so like negligible in the grand scheme of things. Like it's like, oh, you're saving like half a second maybe, so for someone like me it like basically doesn't matter, essentially. Essentially don't matter. I thought that might have been close enough to count. But I know sometimes it does like a weird thing where like you can push him like basically most of the way, and then like 2 seconds later he'll like the cutscene will start, or like the trigger will start for him walking up. So I don't know like how that works specifically. I've never really understood that one fully. I don't know if it's like, oh, he like slowly like sways maybe in the water, and maybe if he's like close enough it like eventually like just nudges him onto the land fully. Because I know there's that one me count cutscene skip that people did that looked fucked up, where you would like push him basically the whole way and then like do like a specific kind of nudge with Goron, and then you would just roll to the loading zone, and it would just somehow work out where the cutscene would start as soon as you enter the loading zone, And I'm like, I don't know how the hell people did that. That one looked so bizarre to me. That was crazy. That would have been pretty bad actually if I slid off there. Because in JP, you can't just ledge grab the platform that the owl statue's on. You have to dolphin dive onto it. So if you like fall off, it's annoying. Honestly, I wonder how that felt for casuals. Like, did casuals spend like 20 minutes just trying to dolphin dive onto the platform? It's like actually getting like gate kept. Like if you don't know about dolphin diving, then you just like can't get on that platform. If you were like playing this game in Japanese like as a kid, kind of like messed up thinking about it in that context. I mean, I wonder if Zora High ledge grab, actually, does that work? I've never actually tested to see if that works or not. If you like mess up and don't ledge grab or don't get on the platform. I've never thought about that, but ideally you just never would mess it up. Hopefully. That's the ideal scenario, just don't mess up. Oops. Accidentally was mashing B. Oopsie. Come on. that was clean. That was clean. Sorry, microphone. Might be. Ah. I'm always sus to go on the inside of that pillar there in case if I like activate the Deku Scrub cutscene. Because that wouldn't be very ideal. But if you go around like the outside, it's like so tight to actually make it into the load zone without hitting anything. Damn, that worked. That worked, huh? Yeah, definitely a bit ahead of in-game time. Definitely. I'm pretty sure normally after I leave the bomb shop, it's usually like just about hitting, or it's like 11 or a bit after 11, and this time it was like before 11. I had no business hitting, but I will take that. I had absolutely no business hitting that last bubble. Yeah, you only need the first one to be hit, but it's definitely nice getting both because then you just don't have to worry. So definitely nice in that regard. Shoot him. And I swear I'm always on really awkward Kita fights there. Because like ideally you want to like hit him with the arrow, and then like crouch down like into like a corner. Which there's like the little, like the fire bars, which you can get him stuck in the corner on, but it's like really tight to do that. So I usually try and go down right to get him against like the bridge walls. But I swear sometimes you're like looking down right and you crouch stab and he just like goes the other way because reasons. So, yep. Yep. Me too, Gohan. Rare spikes moment. Never get spikes going out. Damn, I guess I shouldn't have kept holding forward. I wonder if when you're rolling there, like if you were to like snake, just like kind of wiggle back and forth while you're rolling to like make yourself travel more distance collectively so you can get spikes. Would that be faster, I wonder? Hard to say. Yeah, a half hour ahead of in-game time, huh? That means either I should invert later at the start of the run or uninvert earlier. Well, I'm in a bathroom while I ponder that one. Anyways, I'm out of there. Later. Yo, welcome back. Did you acquire a renewed passport? Oh, let's go. Clutch inverted cam. Let's go. No death on aliens. Should have a new passport in 4 to 6 weeks. Nice, nice. Let's go. Everything is going swimmingly. The aliens are dying. The passport has been done. Right, gossip's done. Well, any other plans for today? Now the passport's out of the way. Honestly, today was a little impromptu that I decided to stream. Because as I usually don't stream on weekends, most of the time. I don't know, I was just feeling it though. Big chillin', that's what we like to hear. Is this gonna be a juicy gold? Hold on. Is it? Oh, it kinda is, but Amelia loses like a second, but bam. Dang, okay. Yeah, they itched the speedrun. I guess also because yesterday I didn't like really do a whole lot, so I was like, I should like at least like do something today. I almost gave him the bombs. I almost gave him the bombs. Thankfully the brain enabled itself. I feel like I'm definitely someone where it sometimes just feels bad if you have like a whole day where you just kind of like didn't really do much. Oh my god. That's unlucky. Literally unlucky. Nice. It all went smooth this time. Dang, right in front of the door too. Definitely start feeling restless about too many of those kinds of days. Yeah, and it's like definitely hard sometimes. Like, it can hard to feel motivated to want to do things. Like last week, I completed an art commission for someone, but I haven't done any art since then. Actually, low-key considered doing some drawing today instead of streaming, but then here we are. Ooh, a VVC moment. VC moment where the audio just kind of dies. Is Tucker at home right now? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Okay, game. Whatever you say, buddy. That's a new one. That's insane. I didn't think I was gonna get enough speed to get like a full speed jump, so I didn't go for the jump slash. Bro, fuck off. That's so unlucky. There's just nothing you can do about that. I feel like I wasn't even like that slow either. That's just like extremely unlucky to get both of them to do that. One is like kind of expected, but two, that's just like a giant middle finger. He's napping on the couch right now. I worked this morning. Damn, dreaming about Super Godzilla right now, I'm sure. All right, and more times. I just lost like a ton of time to like things that weren't really my fault. I could have like, yeah, technically I think if I like got like the crazy positioning and like giga fast hookshot aiming for the torch, I could have like avoided the dragonfly nonsense, but it's just like, come on, like that's so hard to do. There's kind of like nothing to do about that. Damn, that's like the single most time loss I think I've had on any split this whole run. We're still in there, still possible. It's just gotta play good. Gotta keep playing good, hopefully. I feel like especially in Glitchless, because you go through so much more like of the game, there's... My speed towel was caught on my chair wheel. There's like so many more opportunities for stuff like that to happen, just like random nonsense. But also insert the clip of Pope doing AFR, and he's in that room before Dala, and he's just at the top, and the dragonfly just fucks him over in a way I've never seen the dragonfly go up to like the start, like by the door. It was so strange to see that. I was like, all right, all right, game. All right, game. Alright, well, time to load up For Glory, or Elite Smash. I keep forgetting that's called, like, I unironically keep forgetting that it's called Elite Smash and Ultimate. I guess For Glory from Smash 4 was like so much more of an iconic name than just Elite Smash. For fun, For Glory. That shit kind of went hard, for like naming conventions at least. Did y'all ever like get that lag reduction mod for Elite Smash or nah? Just not bother. I don't even know if it's like back on or not. I just know like it happened where like someone fucking doxed the dude who made that, or threatened to dox the guy, whatever, and then somebody doxed the dude who doxed the modder. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Morph was saying that there's, I forget which tourney, but some upcoming tourney, I think, has their rule set where the Steve players are at counterpick disadvantage. Which I remember hearing that like some tourneys like talked about doing that, but I never heard of anybody that like went through with it fully. But apparently there's some tourney that's like committing to doing that. Not much to do there. Don't play for Switch Online, so I've never really played online. Dang, that's kind of crazy, but also probably for the better. Since Ultimate Online is definitely something. Bro, like, come on. You were like in a good spot, and then my guy dashed over to mess me up. Yeah, I just like haven't used my Switch itself in so long. No, I didn't think I aimed too high. I thought I was good. Hope it sticks. Do you think it'll like matter that much to give the Steve player like a counterpick disadvantage constantly? I wonder how much it will actually like make a difference for sets. Like if it'll help make things feel a little bit more fair. I forgot to like hit B to descend. I feel like if I actually wanted to put in the work to improve at Smash, I would do VOD review more and hit up people for local friendlies, but eh. That's valid. That's totally valid. Easy, just like Discord call Vince. I always think it's funny that like throughout all of 4 and Ultimate, Vince never had a Wii U or a Switch. But he was just still good at the games. He's just got the blood for Smash. I think it's better than nothing. Our local Steve player thinks it's too much of a nerf for Steve players, really. I guess I have no idea if he has like a certain stage or stages that he's not as good on. But I'd imagine like it's not that big of a difference, surely. Okay. I'm just used to like whenever I look at Ultimate, it's just Pokemon Stadium 2 every single game basically. Yeah, I'm gonna shake things up. I'm gonna go small battlefield actually. Which I've heard more say that it actually does make a difference between like PS2 and small battlefield, but I'm like, damn, if they don't still look like the same stage basically, as an outsider's perspective. Yeah, Vince definitely just has, yeah, the platform fighter, just like neutral and fundamentals. He just like gets it. He just understands it. Although what's resources? Oh yeah, because like the stage like material matters for what he can mine or like something like that. I definitely don't like understand how that works like fully. In a matchup where stun is good, you can say nope, not going to that stage. Which I don't think really matters is that much of a nerf because that doesn't really change his gameplay much, just reduces how much. I did not think that could even happen. Let me up, let me up. I didn't think you could even bonk on that. Like, I'm sure, like, yeah, you can still basically just do, like, the same shit. I guess it's just like, oh, it's slightly a little different. Also, just like how this is a little weird. Okay, we're good. Like with this like new Steve rule, like do they even get to like ban a stage, or do they just like outright like get no say in what stages get picked? Well, I imagine that bonk will make me lose time, I assume. Alright, so they still get to ban a stage. I don't know, I feel like whenever I hear people talk about stages in regarding Ultimate, people are usually saying that's like, oh, stage pick like matters like a lot less in that game. I guess at least like if you compare to Melee. Where it's like, I feel like historically, like for example, like, oh, like in Melee, like Martha's usually a lot worse on Dreamland because he can't just like the platforms are so much higher. So it kind of makes that a bit rough, but I'm sure if you watch Zane, I'm sure that definitely doesn't look like the case, and how maybe Marth players these days think otherwise, but I feel like that was like what people would say for like the longest time, that yeah, Dreamland was like not a good Marth stage typically. I hear it's like what they did with Meta Knight and Brawl. I didn't know that they did that ever. I just remember hearing that apparently at one point in time, Meta Knight used to be banned and then he got unbanned and then I guess re-banned, I think. I know actually Vince again is running Brawl at Gommel this year. And I saw in like this Discord where they were talking about it, that they're like, yeah, Meta Knight and Ice Climbers are banned, Infinites are banned, which feels good. I don't know what other like Infinites exist. I just know, well, I guess Ice Climbers are banned anyways, but I just know Ice Climbers can like down throw chain grab like I think every character, question mark. And Meta Knight does whatever Meta Knight does. Let's go, didn't flub aiming at the tree for once. Love to hear it, love to see it. Yeah, you're right. Boat ride. Oh god, that emote's lagging. Holy shit. 7 TV is struggling apparently. Oh, this is sus. This might not work. Oh, thank you for working. I was so close to the edge of the platform, I thought I wasn't gonna have enough space to like get any momentum going. Jeez. Sketch. Great Bay, anything and everything can go wrong at any point. Gommel Brawl. Gang 2024 was so fun. I wish Gommel would happen. Literally any other time of the year always conflicts, but yeah, it is unlucky. So I think you said like it's like a family thing that like you guys do, I think. Question mark. I think it's messed up to think that I haven't been to Gommel since 2022. And I don't think I'm going, well, I don't have any plans to go this year, unfortunately. I thought I could sneak that. I need to practice this or see what the hell Jess does, because I feel like it's always awkward trying to get out of the water there quickly. I don't know how he does it. Okay, literally don't know what he does there, actually. Not like rhetorical. I don't know how he does it. It always seems to line up with when Tucker's family does their vacation thing. All right, bye Tucker. I'm going to Gommel. Enjoy your vacation. Oh, Wart. Speaking of vacations, I need a vacation from fighting this boss. Because goddamn. Really? That's so unfortunate. Not a single bomb hit. It's like so finicky. I feel like also Slash just luck based if you can get a bomb to hit in phase 2. Yeah, because he just kind of like goes around the room, just like wherever, and it's kind of hard to like you just kind of like walk around the room and just drop bombs, and you just kind of hope that his eye is open and is next to a bomb when it explodes. But there's definitely like randomness to when the eye opens and closes. The only time it's guaranteed is when you initiate the fight. The very first time Wart opens his eye, it's like on like a set time. So you can like use the music to like know when to pull a bomb. But other than that, it's just like random. Dude, the fucking... I'm so mad. The magic jar just like fucked off completely. So I was trying to get the magic jar. I was like, ain't no way I don't get a jump there. Like I said, anything and everything can just go wrong at any point in this dungeon. At least I know in Jess's PB/record, what the fuck? Just grab it. He misses that like trick to get onto this platform. But low-key, I feel like me falling off was like probably a bigger time loss, honestly. And like with Glitchless, you have to like play good for like so long, and then you have to do Great Bay. You have to do this like 2 hours in the run. I don't know, but it's, I guess, technically still on the table. Still on the table. So we'll see. It's crazy to think. And Jess is Jess's, well, previous run, he has a run better than this, but his 240 run was almost like 4 minutes ahead of my run right now, which is insane to think about. Insane. I genuinely don't know how he is that much faster, because I don't think I like had that many things that I like egregiously fucked up earlier in the run. I don't think I did, at least. Like, I think it's just like a moment of like he just does everything slightly faster than everyone else, like constantly. And so it just adds up to being, yeah, I'm like 2 minutes ahead of you, like 30 minutes in. Yeah. Like, thankfully RNG isn't like a huge factor in Glitchless. There's not like that many moments. Well, I guess like Gohan is a thing. That is. Yep. That's an RNG fest. But it's definitely not like, you know, nothing on the caliber of like Paper Mario RNG was. Where it's like, oops, all right. Time to see if I'm allowed to play the rest of the run out or finish the run. I feel like Goron Race is definitely way more kind than any Paper Mario RNG moment. Because you can still have like a bad Goron Race and win. So like that's like a thing. But there's definitely still like little RNG things. It's just a hard speedrun. Especially when someone like Jess exists, where he's just so good, so like, he makes the bar so high. Maybe he has a modded Wii. Maybe he's cheating. I've like never really had like a direct like experience dealing with like, oh, this person in my speed game was a cheater. Unfortunately, normally ends up just being, oh, this person was a weirdo and got banned. Unfortunately, that was like the more common thing that would happen. I don't know. Damn, I still saved time with that. That's crazy. I fell in the water and I saved time. Damn, I can gold that. I can gold that. I lost so much time to falling in the water. That's insane. Yeah, it's definitely gotta be pretty hard to get away with that these days, especially in any like big speed game. Like if you're like in a more niche speedrun that like doesn't have like a huge community, like yeah, you could probably get away with it a bit easier because I'm sure people are like don't really check as much or, you know, aren't as thorough. But I remember watching this video a while back that was talking about somebody who cheated in like like Monkey Ball 2 or 1, whichever, like cheated like IL times in Monkey Ball. And I remember this person got caught because they figured out like, oh, like when you're playing Monkey Ball, like if you're like teetering on like an edge or like you bonk like whoever you're playing as, like they make like a certain like noise, like a little screamer or whatever. And somebody like found out like, oh, the character would never make this noise in this scenario. They would make this noise instead. Like that sound effect that they use would be for when they're like teetering off an edge or whatever. Cause I guess if you like played like a task back, like they would make the same sounds every time. It was like some like crazy shit. Like that's insane that someone like noticed that even. Yeah, if you're like above like the age of 20, like I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just can't like imagine like bothering to go through the effort to try and like cheat for something like speedrunning of all things. Oh. Cause like something like speedrunning, like that's like a thing people like do. You know, cause it's like, oh, I really like X game. Like, I don't know. Like, I doubt you're gonna be like making like bank off of like cheating, unless if it was something like, oh, like I got every record in like Mario 64 or Ocarina of Time, and now my stream is huge. But if you just like randomly showed up out of the blue and started like getting records in Mario or something like OT, like that would be sus as hell, and you'd probably be immediately like accused for cheating. Oh, that like, I would have totally understood if that missed because that was terrible. I was so high up. Get him. One, two, three. Yay. I didn't fuck it up. Yes. And I didn't get killed like the last time I had a good run going. And like, I think I like remember like watching some video about like somebody who cheated in Pokemon, like in some, I think it was like multiple Pokemon games that they speedran. Like, I'm pretty sure it was something like that they like started, like that they were like legit for like a while, but then at some point they started cheating because I guess they were like just sick of the grind or whatever, and they're like, I just want the satisfaction, or like I just want the time. But it's like, that's gotta be so like hollow. Like you gotta have some like low Low moral standards. Absolutely no honor in your blood to like just like cheat something like speedrunning to feel accomplished. Like, okay, dude. Okay, dude. Damn, that might have been a gold if I didn't re-equip Fire Arrow, but it would have like been like, so it might have tied gold. Oh, that's 420. I just died at 420. That's sick. Like, insert that one guy, whoever they were in Melee a long time ago at like some random, I assume it was a local, I hope it wasn't a major, where they had like that modded version of Melee where it's like, oh, if you pick port 4 and play blue Pichu, he has like buffs to him. And like that whole thing of like, oh, that guy would only play like on that specific setup. And I was like, yep, I gotta be port 4. And it's like, I wonder like how long they even like lasted like at that tourney before people like noticed like, huh, something's wrong. Like this doesn't feel correct. I don't know. I couldn't imagine like the mindset of those kinds of people. I couldn't imagine it. People are crazy. Just gonna wait. You know, I guess not really cheating per se. But I remember there being this one video that was like going around on Twitter before Twitter went to shit, where it was this person like posted this clip for Mario 64, and like how it was basically like, oh wait, you could skip doing LBLJ, that trick that people do to like get to the first Bowser level without any stars, and it just showed them like ledge grabbing like the star door. And people were like, huh? Is this a thing? And then it just turned out to be like a ROM hack. It's like, I don't know if that person did that with the intent of like being like, yeah guys, look at this thing I just found. This is crazy. Because they just walked up and just ledge grabbed like the top of the door frame and just clipped through. Or if it was like a shitty April Fool's prank. I don't know. I just remember that being a thing for a moment there. There's no enter stone tower. Almost split for nothing. Yeah, I honestly don't know if MM's ever had cheaters. I mean, I'm sure there's probably been somebody who's cheated at some point, but I don't know if it's like, if there's ever anyone who was like, oh, yeah, look at this record I just got. I've never watched it, but I remember Vince telling us about this one video of, I guess, somebody who like a long time ago cheated. I think it was Halo speedruns or something like that. But they got accepted into GDQ. And when they like got to GDQ, like they were like doing the run and they just like kept like fucking up and dying because I guess they sucked because they just cheated like all like their times or whatever. And I'm pretty sure the guy like kept like turning down the difficulty and still was like fucking up a bunch. And it's like this video just like going over it. It's like something like, oh, like the most like embarrassing like cheater or whatever, something like that. I forget what the video is actually called. But I should watch it at some point because it would keep showing up on my recommended like for a while there, but I've never watched it. And perfect health count right now. Oh, perfect, actually. Yeah, I don't know if that guy just saw like, oh, surely like I'll be fine. Like I genuinely don't know if that guy had like any skill like in Halo or not, or if that guy was just like purely like somebody who's like cheated all their runs. I'm not sure. I'll have to watch the videos at some point. I wonder if like GDQ like pulled him off stage or if he was like able to finish the run. Finish, quote unquote. Makes me wonder. It's fine. Okay. You want ice arrow stick. Okay, usually I have these on opposite buttons, but it's fine. Yeah, just keep hacking at him. Fuck it. Yeah, so that was like early. Dang. Still a gold though, it seems. Damn, 2 golds this run. Getting close to a 242 summer best. Hog? Yeah, just same thing with that Halo guy though on GDQ. Like, you know, there's definitely some like expectation, I would assume, that like you probably aren't gonna like do as good in a marathon setting as you would just like, you know, doing attempts. So it's like, well, you know, sometimes you just play bad, sometimes you just aren't playing good, and that's just how it is. But it's like, damn. Crazy still. Like, insert that set, that melee set from Full House a few weekends ago, where Zane got like 4 stocked by Cody in like a minute, like in one game. I'm like, damn. Insert, that was like literally the scenario I talked about earlier that happened right there. Where my jump slash made the stick hit the flower, so it broke my stick. I think that alone is like enough reason to make sure you have multiple sticks in this run. Because yeah, if you only have 1 stick and you break your stick there, that would be like extremely bad. That'd be like not ideal. Really? Really, man? Oh. That's so tragic. Damn. Alright, twin mold. Whoopsies. That missed? That hit? Ooh, okay, saved. Holy shit. Alright, let me just turn off my twin mold pattern hacking software real quick. Ugh, tough. Oh, come on, man. Fuck. It's no good. That was a really bad red. It didn't help that he was like behind the pillar kinda there. It made it really awkward. Oh, hog. Monka. Man, ugh. That's still so tragic with that, with the red twin mold. Blue was trying to fuck me over too, but thankfully I clutched it on blue. So at least that like saved it a little bit, but I definitely could have, like, I definitely didn't just outright get like completely fucked over by red, but like, it was still not optimal, of course. It could have been, like, the pattern could have been nicer, but I also could have hit the shots that I missed. This is why also in the room, like with the boss door before Twin Mold, when you like shoot the little like diamond thing to spawn the chest in, I always like shoot that with hookshot, even though I know people like shoot it with bow because the arrow like does go a bit faster, so it's technically quicker, but you also have fire arrow equipped at that point, and so you're wasting magic. And so it's like, ideally, if you're playing good, it shouldn't matter at all, but there is the possibility where you could like mess up a bunch and run out of magic. But I guess ideally it doesn't ever get to that point. Ideally. Oh, Giants, I'm gonna stand up during this. Oh, you're right, I should. All right, we're in. In the part of mashing through text. Hell yeah, baby. You know, I hope me doing absolutely no Majora warm-up will negatively impact this attempt at all. Surely there could be no possible negative repercussions that could occur from this, right? Surely. All right, bomb, not stick. Maybe someday I'll learn the cool strats at the end here where you don't use Zora, but god damn it. It looks so bad if you mess it up for it to only be like marginally faster. It's like definitely faster if you get it right. But like at least like with Zora, if it doesn't go perfect, like it's not like completely hopeless, I guess, but I don't know. Sometimes you just get bodied anyway, so I don't know. Like I almost just got bodied. Got Giga memed on. An arrow drop? What? When does that ever happen? What? I didn't know that could happen. Weird. Very weird. Lucky? Question mark? He's lucky. Oh my god. Clutch. That was a crazy roll to dodge the remains shot. Holy shit. And you know we're YOLOing this every time. potentially getting fucked over for YOLOing it, but you know I do it every time in Glitchless. Three. Damn! Didn't even lose that much time to gold / previous PB. And a 245? Just randomly? Randomly on a Sunday? Random Sunday PB? Damn, this guy's officially back. We're officially speedrunning again. Damn, how disastrous could it have been if I got hit with the Vegeta's technique on phase 2? That could have been disastrous, potentially. But damn. We won. We saved the city. And got two golds. I won. That's still an emote, right? We have that on set. Yeah, I won. Thank you for the GG. It's like a little tragic, cause I'm like, damn, I feel like a lot of people are probably like AFK doing Mother's Day things today, most likely. I assume a lot of people are. So it's like, damn. Damn, I can post in the MM Discord that I PB'd for the first time in like a million years. I haven't posted a PB in there in a while. I was ahead most of the run. Actually, I was ahead and behind a bunch, actually. That's cool. Damn, I honestly wasn't even nervous doing Majora. I feel like I used to always get so fucking nervous on Majora if I knew it was like a PB run. I'd always be shook trying to do that. Damn. Well, now when I'm doing commentary for Morph in 2 weeks, I can say, yep, I'm officially a speedrunner. I PB'd recently. Not washed up. This guy isn't washed. Feels good. And to make it all even better, I actually recorded. I was actually recording, feels good. I'm glad I recently started recording these attempts again after doing a few attempts since coming back, and I didn't record for a little bit there, so I was like, I should probably start recording again since I'm actually getting attempts that are like pretty close to PV. And now we get to listen to the credits. Oh my god. See, this is what speedrunning MM is all about. Getting a PV and then getting to listen to some of the greatest of all time credits. Yeah, the little like silver button on the top. No, there's no pressure. Yeah, if it says it's done, then yeah. Damn, once again, also just a singular attempt. Which I feel like this is how it goes half the time. Smile. You made it just in time, Arma, for the start of the run. Oh, the Ebo. Hey, Ebo's back. How is everyone's happy Sunday today? God, I love jazz. Me too. You know what's crazy, Arma, is that in this run, well, it's not even that crazy, but on the ice arrow segment, when you like freeze the waterfall and like climb the ladder and you get the 2 pots and jump on like the big rotating platform, I fucking missed. And somehow it wasn't like plus 3 minutes after that. And I'm like, bruh. But I'm like, bruh. Insane that happened. Wait, yo, I wonder, hold on, I gotta post this on Blue Sky. Did I beat anyone? Did I bop anybody? I haven't had to think about this in a while. Any percent glitchless. Me has a 246.09. Oh, I beat real time attack. Let's go. Damn, and I'm like 6 seconds behind, or 7 seconds behind Key, whatever, behind his time. All right, we're 7th now. Fuck yeah. Let's go. I did climb the ladder during the cutscene after grabbing the ladder, getting back off the ladder, and then shooting the arrow. I need to close the gap between top 2 and everyone else, since it goes fucking Jess's 239.58, and then Trev has a 241.47, and then 3rd place is a 244.23. I'm like, damn. Like, 3rd through like my time is all like decently close. 244.23, 36, 49, and then 245, 245, and then me. So it's like, I gotta close that gap. We gotta get up there. But also means I gotta get, like, how the fuck do you go so much faster? How does one go so much faster? Become the bridge? Okay. Become the bridge. Yes. At least Ebo was here the whole time. This run was dedicated to Ebo. Which, speaking of Ebo, you'll be glad to hear that we apparently are having gochujang tofu rice bowls later. Damn, and now that the run is finished, I can announce that shoutouts to Justin redeeming file name after I already started the run. So good job on wasting your points, Justin. And on that note, I'm gonna end the recording. Farewell, YouTube.